Disclaimer. The following is a true crime-style dramatization of pre-existing fictional media. The rights to said media belong to their respective rights holders, and any resemblance to persons living or dead not stated in the original media is merely coincidental, and honestly, would be pretty wild.
Hello and welcome back to Real Strange Tales, where we delve into the strange, violent, mysterious, and macabre tales that take place in our real world. I'm your host and narrator, Mike Howes, aka Slaughterhouse.
And I am also your host, Cody McLaughlin, aka Cody TikTokin.
And today we have a story for those of you out there who are missing those summer months.
Who the hell is that?
Pretty much anyone but us, I think.
Dude, people are weird.
Agreed. But today we're taking a trip to a resort town in Thailand.
I've never been to Thailand. I hear it's very nice.
Yeah, what's the part of Thailand you want to see the most?
Oh, that's, a simple answer, Mike. And that answer is, give me a half second. I gotta text my mom.
You're sitting next to me. I can see you opening Google and typing things to do in Thailand.
Oh! Eating Thai food.
You had to Google to think of eating Thai food in Thailand.
No, I was texting my mom.
All right, buddy, let's get on with the show. In 2022, Madison Rose, a social media influencer from California known for her cosmetics videos, booked a trip to a resort town in Thailand to get away from it all and to fulfill her resolution of traveling more.
What the hell is she getting away from? Doesn't she, tell kids to buy makeup for money?
Why would you put makeup on money?
No, she gets money for telling kids to buy makeup.
Oh, yeah, I mean, technically, I guess that's what her job consists of, but hey man, a vacation's a vacation and a job is a job.
Was she still posting while on this vacation?
For a bit, yes.
Then it's not a vacation.
Are you mad because you don't think her job is a real job or because she isn't relaxing enough on her vacation?
God damn it, Mike, I don't know.
The trip was planned by her boyfriend Ryan, who bailed last minute, though she still opted to go.
Okay, I take back everything I said. Your shitbird boyfriend pays for a fancy trip, tries to cancel, and then you go by yourself anyway? Hell yeah, girl.
On her side now?
Yeah, dude, Ryan sounds like a dick. But yo, Mike, sounds like she might be single soon, assuming she makes it to the end of the story.
Oh, alright.
I'm just saying, dude, you might have an opening.
She lives in California and dates dudes that can plan trips to Thailand and can afford to just decide not to go.
Yeah, but think of all the shelves you could reach for her, if she's still alive.
Man, I told you last time you tried to help me join a dating app. The reaching the top shelf thing isn't a big deal to anyone but you.
Sarah puts the frosted flakes up so high I can't reach them.
Madison had been in contact with her friend Jay while actively ignoring Ryan's calls.
Okay, it's official. I like her. She's dope. I'm gonna use her discount code for some blush.
You got a beard, big dog. Why are you getting blush?
I'm not gonna wear lipstick, stupid.
Madison spent the next few days seeing the sights with a new friend she'd made. She shared a series of updates that featured her eating, hiking, and visiting elephants.
Why did that not come up when I Googled it?
I thought you didn't Google it.
Have some dignity, Mike, but nothing I looked at in that millisecond mentioned that Thailand has elephants.
Maryland has elephants.
Yeah, but... Oh, my mom's texting me again.
He's Googling, does Thailand have better traffic than Baltimore? He'll be a minute.
After these excursions, she returned to her vacation home to discover the place had been broken into, and her passport had been stolen.
Of all the shit to steal, that's a dick move.
Yeah, I mean, if I were robbing someone who was on vacation, I wouldn't want to make them stick around longer to identify me.
Could you just picture some Taiwanese dude showing up with a blonde white woman's passport to leave the country, insisting that's him?
You know that people from Thailand aren't Taiwanese, right?
Then where are Taiwanese people from?
Taiwan.
Oh, That makes sense. What do you call people from Thailand?
Their names.
You know what I mean.
People from Thailand are Thais. Like, you even said Thai food, 4 minutes ago.
Okay, and people aren't food, Leatherface, but I do appreciate you educating me.
She contacted her boyfriend Ryan to inform him that her passport had been stolen, and she would be stuck there for at least a couple more weeks. This devolved into a fight.
I can say, with the knowledge I've gathered so far, I don't like this guy. Next thing you're going to tell me is he threw her phone into a room temperature bowl of nacho cheese.
If they were in the same country, I'm sure he would have. Madison continued seeing the sights with the new friend she'd made over the next few days. After that, she ceased all non-text contact with both Ryan and Jay.
Oh, geez.
However, she did continue to provide updates to her social accounts, showcasing the sights she was seeing and the people she was meeting, but eventually also announced that she was taking a break from social media.
Oh, well, that's good. She's just doing that thing I do to you.
What do you mean?
Like, when I want some space, I won't answer your texts, but I'll send you reels on Instagram and shit.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
You didn't even notice, and I didn't have to acknowledge it at all, did I?
Not really. Concerned with the lack of communication, Ryan turned up to the vacation home he'd rented only to find Madison nowhere in sight, but two other women staying there. CW, a local who seemed not to expect Ryan's presence, and Jessica Teagan, a motivational influencer that CW invited to stay.
Oh, you mean some real girl boss, yas, queen, slay type shit.
I think your terminology is half a decade out of date, but yeah, you're barking up the right tree.
I can't say yas, queen anymore.
You can, I just think you're going to be the only one saying it.
Slay.
While waiting for Madison, Ryan received a call in which she told him that she was ending things, but he insisted on speaking face to face and spent the day with CW and Jessica while waiting for her to show up.
Take a hint, dude.
I think we should end things. It counts as a hint.
Yeah, you're right. Take a succinct and explicit expression of one's feelings, dude.
Throughout the day, Jessica grew more and more suspicious of CW, as she told Ryan that CW told her the vacation house was in her name, and not Madison or Ryan's.
Must have watched Riverdale, huh?
I was curious when you were going to get that joke out of your system, and I'm glad it's now. Jessica had at this point sent a message to Madison's Instagram account saying that she knew Ryan and had to talk to her about her roommate, inquiring about her room being broken into, as Jessica had recently experienced the same thing.
Oh. Oh, damn. Something is going on.
This would be the last time anyone heard from Jessica.
I knew it.
Well, we cover crimes and disappearances, so that's a foregone conclusion.
Can you just let me have this?
That same night, Ryan shared a picture of Jessica, and in the background was believed to be the only existing photo of CW.
Ooh, he's trying to get her jealous.
Subsequently, Madison's account began sharing photos with another man, claiming he was the love of her life.
Meow. This is compelling.
A British man who was a regular at the resort bar and interacted with pretty much everyone that came and went claimed he had spoken with Ryan, who was inquiring about Madison. He told her that he recognized her but hadn't seen her around for weeks, and noted that the sky in the photo she'd recently posted before wasn't consistent with recent weather patterns. The last time he saw her, he was with a girl with a birthmark on her face, a description that fit CW.
Old alcoholic British dudes don't miss out on details.
I don't think he was an alcoholic.
You said he's a regular at a bar and recognized everyone, meaning he was there every day, meaning he drank every day, which means you're an alcoholic.
What about, every other day or every third day?
I think that does still count as alcoholism. Wait. Oh, God!
Ryan then contacted Jay to ask when they'd last spoken. He said they had been texting for the last few weeks, but haven't video chatted or spoken on the phone in a while.
Is that something people do?
What, talk on the phone instead of text? I mean, something has to keep those services, going. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a pretty people thing.
Okay, because I was going to say, if you were kidnapped and whoever had your phone just texted me, cannot record today, and then a couple days later they hit me with, I love sweet tea, or, You remember how shitty Joss Whedon is? Every couple days, I wouldn't know the difference.
As Ryan continued to probe, Madison posted a startling account of the abuse she had suffered at Ryan's hands over the duration of their relationship. Many fellow influencers, including Jay, came out to publicly condemn him.
Yeah, something did seem off about that guy.
However, when reached for comment, he didn't respond and wouldn't be heard from again.
I really wish all abusers would do that. Just grow beards, get weird, and disappear into the mountains. Nothing but clowns around here.
He did not abuse her.
What?
Someone has been using her account.
Oh, Jesus. So many things are clicking right now, and not just my knees.
Have you gotten those knees looked at, man?
I look at them all the time, man.
Like by a doctor.
Yeah, doctors are for people with insurance, big dog.
It was later that day that the real truth came out.
You couldn't have said that before I made myself look like a jackass a minute ago?
No, I was not at that point in the story yet.
For the last 38 days, Madison had been stranded on a remote island far off the coast of the resort town. CW had taken her there for a day trip, but drugged her wine, causing her to pass out before CW left her there.
Hold up. Let me get this straight.
Go for it.
Someone named CW stranded a blonde trust fund kid on an island?
Yes.
Was this island called Leanne U?
Madison returned to shore on a boat CW took back to the island. The boat contained the bodies of Jessica and Ryan, which she planned to dispose of, but she hadn't counted on Madison having found a way to survive all of this time. Ryan had been strangled, and his lungs were filled with water. Jessica had her throat punctured, seemingly by a high heel.
I bet that's someone's fetish.
Is it yours?
No. Not yet.
Madison managed to hide on the island she'd spent over a month on and got the drop on CW, striking her in the head twice with a shovel, taking the boat, and leaving with the bodies as CW attempted to catch up in the distance. Madison has been unable to pinpoint where the island is to authorities.
She knows where it is, she just ain't saying.
It does gotta be awful, though. You finally best your captor and escape the island you've lived on for over a month. First thing you see on the boat is your boyfriend's body.
Can't relate. I don't have a boyfriend.
Rude, but, you can't swap the perspective and imagine it as a girlfriend?
Sarah is my fiancée. She would be mad if I had a girlfriend.
Okay, you can't picture your fiancé?
Sarah's not a boy.
And this is the last segment of our show where I get Cody's expert opinion on the case itself. Today I'm asking him a couple questions. First off, why do you think CW did this?
I don't know. She took over the account, right? So maybe she just liked the dopamine boost. I guess she thought it was easier to actively kill other people and use their accounts?
I mean, you're right. It is hard to cultivate a following. Which is why we'd like to ask you to do your part if you enjoyed the video and throw us a like and subscribe. Maybe even leave a comment about what case you'd like to see us cover next.
God damn, you are so smooth.
Alright, other question for you. You think CW was planning to do the same thing with Jessica?
Steal her account? Yeah, I'd imagine so. But it seems like she grew suspicious because of Ryan, and that's when she got all throat stompy.
Could you imagine if Jessica ended up on the island without knowing Madison was still there and kicking?
I imagine my first question, if someone else ended up stranded on the same island as me after Are You Deathstroke, is did you bring any fresh underwear?
You ask that anytime you stay at my house. I live there. That's where my underwear is.
Yeah, and I've never claimed to be a competent packer. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, Mike.
Alright. Third question, not necessarily related to the case, but you're stranded on an island, you need to eat. What tropical island food do you think is the pinnacle?
So that'd be like fish or coconut.
Basically.
I'll Gordon Ramsay the fuck out of fish or coconut. I might use both, and it'll blow your goddamn mind. I'm not just gonna eat one thing, I'll make dishes, sir.
I'm curious to see your coconut sushi recipe. Not gonna eat it, but I'm curious to see what you make.
And that's all the time we have for today. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. Mike, what's next?
Well, we're going to roll the clock back a decade or so and get into the spirit with the tragic event that befell a family dinner party and take a look at the Animal Mask Massacre.
And this marks the first time anything interesting has happened at a dinner party. So join us for that, and remember to keep it real and
Keep it strange.